Hi everyone! I promised to do a little video on my starter packs for the hoglets that are about to move out, so I'll be going through all of this quickly, including my process to do my health checks on the microscope over there. So let's begin. First we have the kitten food, which I always provide to new owners, and just to keep their bowels in check so they don't get diarrhea. Then a microfiber towel, because they're just a little bit softer than your regular towels, and they dry off your hedgehog just a little quicker so they don't get cold. Natural baby soap, just it varies a bit which brands are suitable in your country, but over here these are pretty basic. Then a small bottle of salmon oil, which I always use to keep their skin nice and hydrated. A small spray bottle of disinfectant, which is safe to use on wounds, on surfaces, to disinfect either a wound or their cages or whatever. A nail clipper, one that you can use from the side, so you don't have to bend all the way like this to cut their nails, but you can just hold it like this. A small toothbrush, nice and soft. 2 toys. This one has been in their cage for about 3 weeks, so it has their scent on it. Then the info package is pretty elaborate. Let me get that out of here. Sorry. So it's just a little care sheet with some information about my business at first, then the actual care sheet, a small 3 pages about their housing. Nothing really fancy though, because I've written quite a lot in them, so I didn't leave much space for pictures and stuff like that. A little bit about their feed, about their diets. Small snack list in Dutch, so you probably won't be able to read it, but a bit about how you grab them from their cages, which is only 1 page, so it's really not that much. 2 pages, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, 2 pages on their behavior. So sounds and walking and positioning, really. Because a lot of new owners don't really know what behavior is normal and what isn't. So it's just a little guideline for them to read, so they don't get all weirded out when a hedgehog annoys. Then I think 3 pages? Yeah, 3 pages about their health, a little bit about being overweight, a little about diabetes, about mites, worms, WHS, liver and kidney problems, respiratory infections and stuff like that. Actually, it's just really the basics, so it's nothing really fancy, but it works. Then I have 1 page about the warranty, just in case a hedgehog gets sick in the meantime, and their invoice, which I need to provide as a business. Then a small page for them where they can download the pictures that I take in the time they grow up here. It's always nice. Then the health check, which is probably one of the most important ones, most important papers in the whole package, because in the Netherlands, when we sell a hedgehog or any kind of animal really, we need to provide evidence that they are healthy, that they are ready to move out. So what I've done here is just a little intro. Don't know if you can see that. Just a little intro with the fact that I am their seller and that I have done the health check. I have already done a few things on this list, but I will go through the whole table first. Yeah, so it has 4 columns, and the first column is really the stuff that I need to check. So the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the paws, the ears, the skin, the pH level, the glucose, the protein, a stool exam, now their behavior, their weight, and then the second column is the date when I do the checks, and then the third column is the results, if it's clean or if there's a number from a certain test. For example, with the pH, there's 8, and then the description is just normal because a hedgehog has a pH level of about 7.5 to 8, so that's pretty average. Then the name of the animal and their birth date, if there are any extra things that need to be mentioned. And if there are things to be mentioned, I usually would discuss any extra warranties with the new owner. And then the selling date and the new owner, and signature and date for signing. So that's the health check. Then we have a wait list. Not like they need to wait for something, but just to weigh them in, well, grams. So in the first column, I have put down a few ages, just so they know they need to weigh their animals at least once a week. And then a column for the date, a column for the weight, and if there are any extra things. And also made a blank one which they can copy to use pretty much throughout their lives, just to, you know, keep a list of what they weigh and how they do, if they're healthy. A small explanation about the registry, because they do get a nice birth certificate, which is basically a description of how they can give me any information about their animals, any new weights, any new health issues, if their hedgehog has been passed away or something, then they can follow the guideline and just send it through me. So I'm just blocking this address. So this is the birth certificate that I give them. It's just the basic birth certificate I give through THP registry. So it's really nothing too special, really. It's just a picture of them and some basic information, and then my information and the fact that it's from the registry. They also can just get their own account on the registry and just edit the information there. It's nothing too special. Then just a little explanation again in Dutch about the whole starter pack, just so they know how to use this. So that's the package itself. It comes in a cute little hedgie bag, which has the name of the hedgehog on it. And when packaged, it looked like that. It's cute.